I was on Route 66, I was trying to find a bunch of interesting things along the way, obviously, and one of the things that I really am into as I travel to small towns are the welcome signs, especially these, the small towns that they're homemade signs, and obviously they take pride in their community. They don't have a lot of money to make a really elaborate kind of sign. So I had a goal when I did my Route 66 trip to find as many welcome signs as I could, and I found a lot of them. I'm sure I didn't find all of them, but this video is a compilation of all the ones that I did find, and I think if you're like me, a lot of this stuff is pretty interesting. At the end of the video, I'll give you my favorite signs along the whole trip, and so maybe keep track of your favorites and see if we have any that match up, and if they don't, tell me which ones you think are the best.
More than 2,000 miles along the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it goes from St. Louis down to Missouri. Oklahoma City looks oh so pretty, you'll see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. If you get hip to this timely trip and take this California trip, get your kicks on Route 66.
I have 10 that I picked that I really like. I like a lot more, but narrowing it down is difficult, so I'm going to pick 10. Number 10 for me is Webb City, Missouri, and I really like that one because they obviously put a little work into this one, and they have the state of Missouri, and then they have it's a sign, but it's also like multiple signs put together into one, so I thought that was cool. Number 9 is Newburgh, and I really like this one because just how old and weathered it is, and I like the colors, but just you can tell that sign has been through some tough times, but whoever painted it or designed it, I think they did a nice job, and I like the fact that they haven't replaced it. They've kept it, and they're hanging on to make it feel like a historical place. Number 8 is Pacific, and just it's just a really well done sign. Obviously this one, there was some probably money put into it, but it's a beautiful sign, and it welcomes you as you drive in through the kind of hills of Missouri. The next one might make you laugh, but I love that Siberia has a tire with just some paint on it, and it's fairly appropriate. There's really nothing in Siberia except a kind of ruins of one building that might have been a gas station, but the tire in Siberia kind of cracks me up, and I love that somebody did that. Next on my list is Broadwell, and it's another one that, kind of a homemade sign, and I just for some reason it stood out to me, and I think about the person that put that together and probably took a lot of pride in it. I love a sign like that welcomes you into a town that only has maybe 100 people or so. Azusa, California. This one really jumps out as you drive past it. Just kind of, really well designed. Obviously, this, a lot of money was spent on creating this one, and they did a really nice job. McCook, Illinois is another one kind of like Azusa that a lot of money probably spent on that one. Very small town, but a very large sign. I really liked it. Goffs, California is another one, another obviously a homemade one, and I really like it. And I think about, it's basically in the desert, and I think about, I don't know how old that sign is, but it probably looks a lot older than it is. But I like how it has the population of 23 on there, and just a terrific looking sign, an appropriate looking sign for a place like Goffs, California. I really like Davenport. That's with the hay bales in the front. Some really good artwork, and really a fantastic sign that welcomes you into the small town of Davenport. And my number one on the list, Needles, California. Great sign. It's got the wagon, and the sign, or the town name is prominent, and just a great place to get a photo, and it's very artistically done, and great job, Needles. Number one sign along Route 66.